today. Nana, Akwana for Nana and Papa Udaya was Papa Yabu. Baby, Nana Nasafo, Nana Piao. Tinana Yabu sitting at your side. What are you saying? Nana, you are not matter for your Maya, I'm not in the association. Tis about Kashi and Nana Samuel. Kwame and Kwame and Yadanse. Well, that is somewhere so near me and I. Now, I say, what one time, no one person from the one part. Two hundred here, didn't get away from I'm not tomorrow. See, I will say, away, money. That was Nana, I don't know if I was a Sunday. The woman is your mystic one. But I couldn't let you until the woman is now come to sky. Tell Shaba, I'm so sorry to me. No, 1 year. You will say, what you are now? Oh, yeah, I'm such an apple. Now, wait for the last 17 miles until we are with and so how is see, I was like, you're waiting. We are disappointed. This shirt, he knew. Upon a moment, and I come and one and a it's a bit over and you're Sammy over and into one.
Nana Kuma Nana Tangoyali Nano Yasita. Yabela was. Nana Maseba Bia Montuma Blantiano. Eh, do me a 12. Near me what it threw on a Mohaka Canamano. Yanitia Funu. 12. The English name is Dubio. Montuma and Jasa for Libya. 12. Dubio. Number 12, Dubio. Number 12. Vote for Leslie. Vote for Leslie. Oh. What's that? Do me a little trough. All the way, Nana. And I'm not telling you here. We need you here, Nana. We need you in this country. Yes, Nana. We are here for you. Yeah, Nana. If you are not coming, we die. Nana, if you not coming, we die today. I know. Mama, Chada, Mama, you got the good. Chada, Caleb, for your chance, so your master. Sassy, I put your master. A fool who goes in San. I have talked about some first of all, hang out, Tamasi, come from my a lot of people go on. I listen to you,
They said they shall release a minister. They will class to pull up and ni se class e ko nti mu sina mo share na mo like na mo subscribe and that be say WR3CKL3SS with Asante me share say now here in Jumadi on a CG Ogun Shamu.
Listen. So if someone is listening, I want them to be silent and get it right, that education brings wisdom, it brings knowledge, it brings understanding. The moment that you understand a product or a resource, the value of it, you taking someone like Rockefeller, when he understood the opportunity that he can get from just the oil that he was trying to drill, he became the richest man in the world. You take him Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa did not go to university and acquired degrees, but he realized that the value on the ground as gold, if he can mine as much and turn it to coins, he built universities out of it, Timbuktu. In fact, he's the richest man that ever lived, and he came from Africa. This is a great history for Africans to learn from, because this should be in our educational academic syllabus. Learning about our people and how they became successful. And that's why I started this whole discussion about we always looking up to the Western and not looking up to ourselves. What African buys made in Africa, apart from the food that they think is cheap or free? Anything else from Africa, we're knocking it. Anything that is from black on black, we're knocking it. And you know, people are blaming some Westerners and some white people for destroying Africa, when we just have to wake up and stand up to the people who are doing wrong to us, to the people who are not accepting our values, to the people who are not adding value to society and building our continent. This is what we're not being courageous about. For me, all this is part of education. And guess what? Education is the biggest investment, and it comes out of development. So that's the equation. Those who are listening, they should get the numbers. That's all we have. We're numbered for days. And whilst we're here, the time that you have invested in us today is the time that you have had us to open our mouths for the entire continent to hear that great minds coming together can give you a degree that you spend 8 years to acquire in university just in 30 minutes. I mean, this is like Jay-Z saying that I'm selling your whole life on $9.99. But I'm just saying, this very moment, we are sharing wisdom, knowledge, courage, you know, things that would make people understand that being black is not a curse, but it's power. First of all, I think Africa faces an identity crisis. And sometimes we do not seem to accept ourselves for who we are. And if we don't know who we are, then how are we going to find ourselves to see who we're becoming? You see, there are black people everywhere in the world. We're in America, we're in Jamaica, we're in Japan, we're in China, we're in America, and we're in England. But every black person that you find them tag themselves with another country. I'm black British, I'm black American, I'm Jamaican, I'm African American, I'm this, I'm that. So how many type of black people do we have in this world? That's the question I have for them first. That's the first question I want to ask Africans before I share my words with them. So for me, identity crisis is one thing. That how do we build a society together, a nation that will not be disregarded but would be accepted and respected within this whole global conglomeration? We need to take stance and a position to claim the value of our race back as black, because it doesn't matter whether you're from Nigeria, Ghana, or Gambia. If you put us in front of the Chinese man, he doesn't know the countries we're from. Exactly. If you put us in front of the American man, he doesn't know. He just knows that we're Africans and we're blacks. Therefore, we only represent one continent and one race. I just don't want you to be gassed. But if there is no one telling you the truth, I'm sharing this truth with you now. As much as your own hates you, all you have is him. Because no matter what you do, you're always going to be seen as a person in front of you. And if he doesn't respect you, or if you don't respect him, you both don't have respect for yourselves. And if you don't have value for each other, you both don't have value for the world. So Africa is on a rise because great minds have started to think like this and have accepted truly who we're becoming. And becoming who you are is the only time that you're recognized, spiritually, physically, and mentally. And I think that this is the best way for us to get a fundamental mindset development before we even start to develop our buildings and our roads and everything. Our minds, our spirit, the value of our race, our culture, and our heritage value should be restored first, and to be able to know where we belong to in society. I'm a true African, and I represent a black man. I will never turn my back on them. There's so many of them have disappointed me. So many of them have let me down. So many of them have turned their back on me. But I decided not to, because they're all I have. As much as they don't see me, I see them. And these words that I'm sharing with Africans is because I truly want them to know that the beginning of success comes from genuineness. That genuine thinking, that genuine way of giving the best to people. Because quality should be high intention and a skillful execution. See, if you have high intentions for people, you can skillfully execute everything around people. And that's when quality is restored. And quality is value. Value is currency. Currency is the money everybody's chasing. Before we all want to go around chasing money, first of all, we need to build the foundations first. The foundation that will restore a nation is more important than the mindset that will let us go into reclamation. We will be drawn back. We will be set back. The reason why I love what you said so much is that the time is now.
Exactly.
There is no other time. There is no other day. It is now. The future started yesterday. We are already late. So we should see that as the past has become so painful, historic moments, that pain should become the strength that draws us from our weakness and make today, the present, become a gift, so we can see into the future that what our fathers didn't do, we have to finish it. The dreams that they couldn't actually accomplish, we have to finish those dreams. The mistakes that they did, we have to learn from that. We've had some greatest leaders in Africa. We've had the likes of Kwame Nkrumah, the likes of Gaddafi, the likes of Mansa Musa and Nelson Mandela, and people that even the whole world is looking up to, but yet we're refusing to adopt these spirits in our forefathers. And we are only trying to find faults amongst ourselves because we have labeled ourselves different. And I would like to end this by saying black British, black American, black Chinese, black whatever, and we don't know who truly we are as black. We're one. And we're the strongest color on this earth. And I say this with courage. Anyone that's listening to me, see, a black man can become Michael Jackson, from Michael Jackson to a white man. But becoming a black man again is impossible. And we are the only color that defines the color in the world. Anybody else have a different skin color, it's a black person. The Indian is close to a Chinese man, the Chinese man is close to the white man is close to whatever. We are the only color that differentiate humanity as in different species. And that alone is a warning from God, telling us that we are something special.
Are we God's chosen one?
Of course. You know why?
No.
You know why we're God's chosen one? Black people are the most disappointing, most perpetrators, most betrayal humanity on this planet. But guess what? We are also the most people that make God feel his existence on this earth. Because we worship him in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday. I mean, churches, pastors are becoming the richer. But you know why? It's because we have a belief in an omnipotency, in creation. But we're also sinners. See, the real fine-tuned definition of an Adamite is what an African is. I shall not, and I will. And I'll go through the pain, and I will go, and I'll suffer, and I'll still live, and I'll do it again. But you know, that's all about life. And what I'm saying right now is the greatest moment is today. Standing here and us sharing these words with the youth of Africa and letting them understand that this is a new beginning, this is a new Africa.
Before I end this video, if both of you had one chance to change something in Africa, what will it be?
Education system.
What about you?
One chance, I'll go with him that but I would define it in a way that I would like to change the mindset of Africans, which still boils down to education. Okay, the mindset, and I said it already, it's everything. The way you were raised, it's what you become. The habit you inherit in the beginning will make you in the end. So if your educational aesthetics is not good from the beginning, it doesn't matter how much luck you're looking for in this world. Success would always stay far away from you. So we really need to change the mindsets of our people, and that's why we're standing today as the youngest leaders of today, building the New Africa Foundation, the Freedom Movement, because we're speaking into the youth's mind, that the people who are coming up, the likes of the 10-year-olds, the 5-year-olds, the 15-year-olds, who have a few more decades to explore life. I believe my future is in the hands of those people. I don't believe my future is in the hands of an 85-year-old man who has lived future already, cannot build a future for me. He's wise enough to educate me, to take me through his experience and share wisdom with me. But to say that he's going to build my infrastructure, he's going to build this, he's going to build my educational system, this guy is really tired. And I know by the time I'm 85 too, I'll be tired. I probably will not be speaking like this, but I'll have more experience. So it's really time for us to invest in the youth, and the youth needs education.
Powerful message. See how he responds. See how he talks. Ankomah the second coming of Ankomah, that is Nana Kwame Diako. Guys, let's support Nana Kwame Diako. Let's support him. He's going to help Ghana. He will build Ghana. Ghana befana into my pay
Frank
Ken Jezi
Akwaba
Major so
na bokode.
Oh, said the time for brain.
Maybe say question mama ya hwefo Akwaba. Amfamra adwumadi so na yenchiechia mu nyina na menim say ya me Adom mo hoye ya dan ya me asese odem akọ asaba na yebehie mu habiem Ghana hodonti ya gusu ekokọ yenim okono enye yako mebisa asem mi say do ancestral spirits do you believe in ancestral spirits?
Yes.
UGD.
Yeah.
Ancestral spirit no omo limit hefa no mutumi betimi abua nipa kodura eho no mudura utumi se we de it is not about ancestral spirit but the survival of the fetus.
Yeah, the thing say o can spirit nso obi ni padua no sunsun go mu nti nipa bi o Asaase su bia wo na spirit ya edinachi the ebema o spirit no aye den ene se wo no obedi nokre na obeye kronkron so se ekobasa o spirit no ye den se obi mpo den susu ye bone bi ba wo ho a nya de se ebeka so what you say?
Yeah.
But se wo take in the general context no you see say who taken in the political party wise, right? Who say NPP has been in existence, NDC has been in existence for long. And ohe doma a woman ubia sukro sunsun. Wono afi na won so wo ba. So what I say? Wonso afi na wo bo Adom na no. Entino usunsun na edi wachi no has to be much stronger than the existing ones. So what I say? So when it comes that way there but there are certain things that ebia obefi say oh ohwe said there sunsun nananom edi nana kwambedi akon achi na unya. There are certain things ebia then time no ene kwan say unya they are preparing you for the next generation or the next step. So what I say? Ye nyina in life so ye nyina ye fa your life into contest there are certain things that ebia na ye pese yensa kan yenya and bra yensa anka no yenya but baby nyankopon de ya ba bisi no wo de toto de na wo pa wonsa anka no hu se san wonsa kan ye korampo no ananka entimi satisfy your needs. So what I say? Enti no to me if for instance say o pa de na nanom sunsun ne ahonhom bebre eta wachi na se bia wanya it doesn't mean say sunsum na eta wachini ye week ana sebia iswa ana pese bia obedi but ebia or prepare ahead of a greater thing ebia we no ebi kura on saka ya enka de beto no enkoyie so what I say at times ye ko ohaw ni amane mu nya se ebia ye bone ana ye mfom so ayaye nanso no eyi ye free ohaw ne amane bia ebeto ye. There are some situations, and I think say Arefoni Tifu eti ebitimi ame many testimonies, their own testimonies. Ebi a open term o ko baby. Obeduro kura na ka na yema. Obe prase infantry said that. Udina to governor ebe frese ka na incident. Omo amu mu nyina bia nipa sei na awuo. So ebi anka wo fo ya enka wo ka ho bi. Even say won wukura na nka obepra. Obe waste your time. But when your man for no we yase when your man for elite. So what I say? So me when it comes to all these things, say wo pa de na wo ya de na won sa nka me enye me problem. And I know say with a good conscience ekura wo no there is going to be a good time ubenya de esene de wo hwehwe no. So what I say? Entina
because my bisa question way free say say no krese nananom ahohom eye adwuma abua nipa unse tubo mugu nso se munyina nananom munyina yechichi ginapa.
Yes,
nana kwa mbedi akokwa proboyi na okwa ahemfi na wonum gu nsa esre nananom abosom mpenimfo ene nananom a sabi wo ahohom awo ho se wo nta abranti echi.
yeah.
To which extent? Because ebeba na so ni ayehwehwe ni yensanka so nananum entie mpaabo and I said there's nothing like that ancestral spirit omutumi ko ejina ne pachi
Abeiku say
especially that nka Asaase ya galamsey nsuo galamsey asai yensuo a nka sese yenya Asaase nsase bufuo na se bibi wa Asaase mu ni nsuo mu ampa nkomudi ebufuo na nia wenya adum akoma pasa obebua mansuo na eni ate ama abusum ne mpenu na nanom ahohom ho atowon no nkaso mutukuma no adan yeyi mpai uhwe nipa na koma ready say opese obua nanso sir ebeya na nia hwehwe wanya
de ne eto MPP na MPP for adaso dan po say ebeto omo dana na sa nananom saguo ne nananom apaye a omo bodema nana Kwame bedi akono. It works in different way.
Okay.
And say ebeboa nana Kwame bedi akoa just say a break it down the major political parties, you know. So what I say, the NPP and then the NDC, because for nana Kwame bedi akon to emerge in Ghana as the next president of the republic, I just say NPP break it down. I just say NDC break it down. Na dia nebema NPP ni NDC break it down. Ya hwede e koso wo Ghana say yayi. So what I say, these parties are being exposed. Ama yen Ghana for especially mabunu no ye hunu say NPP NDC enwene Ghana for ye ho. Hwede the issue of galamsey. Why mo na mo ye galamsey enye NPP for. Etimi gina simpie so ka say ye kwa akoto aba even a whole president or say 2020 because of say omo fight galamsey intino all galamsey communities omo luzu ye enti this time round say ye tu galamsey na yensuo say yensa say ye kwaye say ye koko say a yenya amomo amuntu na ye to aba no wi a ne ya ba besia na okwan abe nti say obi ka say we ye ne ye we na timamufuo no ye mbanyansafo a oba na wo ye na ye wadwene da yitirima de be na ese uhunu. So at least se sabi se agimifo no mpo na dɔɔso na wonyina mpo na wonte ase a kakra bi bete ase me no me se ye MPP fo mapa ye de MPP na atwa yafuruma but enne sa ai nananom apaye omo ye no abie ye nyina ya adwene mu kasa fa ye mu ye nan kasa from the party kire Ghana for say ye free NPP mu na baaye nanso MPP for nwene Ghana for ho enti se wudi MPP achi a free MPP achi. Abe, have you seen the angle? A political party wona ukura majority in parliament ene una wukura minority. And you see how Nyankopon fa so egu MPP fu anim ase. Eno amosan so atam issue no dia ko Supreme Court. Ena Nyankopon san so egu Supreme Court judges for so anim ase. Eno amoso so abu ntanchia. Ene Speaker Baben say okay say na dia ma ajan parliament indefinitely. And so we ajan parliament in Ghana's law, the Supreme Court ne MPP for no amoso omotemra no. Emra no ma Speaker Abansman Baben kwan say otumi ajane parliament indefinitely. Na indefinitely no time on no ankasa pe na obefre. Now, wo MPP for so no we hear parliament say obe pass some bills. Now ultimately take in place. Na mo so aboa mo governance. Who amoye nyina be ene mo pachew. So wa hunu mo pa speaker chew. Say speaker we dia yesrew adaworoma. Bills bi wo a yaka ho asem yemie into the free parliament na yenkokọ tena se. Yesrew 1 week we dey yanimi de. So one free parliament ya ene yewu yetiate. Wahu de Nyankopon ye omo. Abe wahu de Nyankopon ye omo. So Nyankopon wo kwan bebre so a ofa so ye na dwuma, but ya na nipa nte ase. We take it from the angle. We say enko na Kwame bedi akoso ma wu say oh na Kwame bedi akon ahohom na yema no. But there are some people be a more take lead dada. E ho na ese Nyankopon bubu omo apre, e break omo down, e gu omo anim ase. You see the two independent candidates omo ba abonten. Look at how omo yusu omo adwenu omo nyansa no omo twa pictures no omo san so share across the social media just to blow the news in the media. Say okay omo kura na omo free party nim no say omo hu say party na ya akono omo asan so aba back meboa. But ade anche na omo say MPP for omo boa ye ntro ye ma back bia ye da so gira independent de be na ye nim guase ase ni we e ho afenyo marking so majority Ayisha Galamsey chief whip posting na ni age o hwe MPP for currently kwa na bebre na delete their post omunyina ni age miwa sa wo Anodom pre.
Do you have any evidence it says obi deleting the post?
Me say Anodom pre na Anodom pre ne Facebook ko ina me koko hu ya me be ye news fa ho no
oba no we delete
ada later be no anyumra na wo frɛ ya ma me Cynthia Morrison me kwa cross check na we delete ono kura mpo na o yes party first na o heli o mi wa wo so suhum MP yes wo na we ni free WhatsApp platform so the moment you call as independent candidate and wo ankasa Anodom pre we ni free mo MPP WhatsApp platform so na speaker de yi ni free parliament ya bone be na waye. But because of say na nanom am wa Asaase na so omo koma ye ninti no e na ama omo anim egu ase hwe MPP fu affairs na yenim so omo nim mra na omo nim ade na omo wa nim enyam no ene hwe omo nim enyam wa he omo nyina ye nipa huhuo amfaso bia ni omo so mfaso bia ni afenyo markets yesi afenyo markets nim mra aye camera pa afenyo markets na hwe na nim guagu ase odi hu pressa na parliament na kk we e watwere letter pachawo eti sa hu na we ye no mfaso be na wo so abe sa nia ma ACC ni anim guase a to these political parties no eye kwan no bi na Nyankopon fa so kire ye ensa na nanom guo ene hohom a mo frɛ mo so mo meka na Kwame bedi akon achi no eno na ama omo anim egu ase no enti obi biara wo ya badwemma bia no wo se nkrofo ya di yawu ache nkrofo ya dada ya che agisa wona dwene no adasa nkuto na eno so nkakra ahoho no beka omo na eka omo a ebetie si omo so tese akom yes ebetie si omo so tese akom na wote ho na wo nyare na wafu ahye na wo nanse atata wanka so obefa ho adwene yes eyedan ya Galamsey nso no benom bi wote ho wo nyare so na wafu ahye wonyemo bema na wafu adoa. Yes, that is what is coming. We no eye kokobo abe eye kokobo we just mark it on the wall hwe ye na ye ka nokore no upon Galamsey nsu aye benom Galamsey nua na ye bedi de yebusuanfo bedi ne de yebusuanfo bedom hwe nya omo but omo das who defend the NPP for akron for omo ye galamsey no wo be hu de beto omo okurum ha wo be hu de beto omo okurum ha enti abe menya worried bibia wo ne mre but enkopa show eyen kakran se de be yankopo ani menyam ene tumi a edi na Kwame bedi akon achi no ebeda di ama yahunu nokore enti abe nya abotre
na chese nkakran kra bi wo na se eba na se nipa no hu na quickly so ano oba abonte be ka nokore na o ka na bo nokora wanhwe na ono wetimi yade ne bo ne ache na wade ne ho but eye no fo na efias na o meka na shobi ti se akra we oyare ya ni betra radio CSS kama ni ose o nyame adom
ai adom
akuba fi
na tias ya we
won se ade no waya ade enye
yes
amanfo aka wanim
yes
na wayare anti sei na obesere bon feche na wo ya mamaso sam nyame adom mi wo me bibidi mi ndi hia mi nkose ska enso wo yare
na wo na nima ete wo sen onye tias ya we why sen krampan wo de we na nim wo ha adom akuba afia nim pa why sen krampan he abe ma men ka sem ba akonkire wo me brad nana Kwame bedi akotwe ni ti no I was not nana Kwame bedi akonso obeye den so what you say so na me kura no I was against him. I was against it, but then look at me. Adia ba ko e ma mi hu say enye na fu no de nam na o man Ghana na odwe ne ho ne say bra na kana Japan ye contest no ohomre no so start ya na opportunity eto make statement bra na yanko primaries no o se NPP for eto aba ma kana dia compare ko Japan a obejai
o cheda kan
yes cheda made it o se nya se bia ho a chenchinachi obepe president yadio but ohwese de na nado denko akufado na NPP mpanimfuo bi eye Ghana se Ghana ama Ghana mabunu ebre na enu nti na oba no but nipa owogidie woni mu ene kene dia compare ko Japan eti se NPP for to aba na makene Japan ko ade a ene ni new force no be
na chese Kennedy wo mu a ankabia onimse ompulu this kind of
that is it
followers no
etin ko no kura ne support nko de ba attack na Japan ti but nko no nka omma emme contest as a president nko be support ke na Japan e hore na ema mi hu se no na Kwame bedi akon e hore na start say yes sama adwene yes because ema mi hu se enye na fu no de nam so what you say now no owobotaya o de ba beje yen Ghana fo ma ena me start say me furo and wabobra ohwe ayida na Kwame bedi akon ene kena Japan a omukura almost the same features. So what you say successful businessman odwi nipa ho wabobra kena Japan wabobra wasi wonyapade bebre no man no sika de ye de ni sika mpo betimi de abo man no besia that $3 billion ana na do danko akufado ammo brada o de Dr. Laji Mahmoud Bomi omo brada wo kurum ha omo hu brebo a omo se yenya omo fa akuma nkodwa senka na Kwame bedi akon a nko no akasa betime raise that $3 billion e de amagana and even with that $3 billion no enye inbox you eye kakra hwe kenofori atamo ahiafo ma hwede wo amusi breye ansa na mo nsaka sika yi to the extent say pensioners for sika omusi yedi Ghana fo a ebre wona katua omusi yedi yentua ema mmerwafo ne nkokurafo eko demonstration upon demonstration ewo Ghana omusi yentua obia ene ombewu amungu ama bebrafo mu awu na woye president a wodwene nipa ho a ubedi se awuru kasam ne awudi samwi na ye ka no obi so obi mo so enti abe de ekoso no ebia ofiri se bia enema nya adwuma look at within the twin of an eye the rate at which na Kwame bedi akon esia hate almost all the country so what you say hwemi akasa misuku akwadai unexpected so di can play video no ma dwira nko ho but we play the second time and also free denchira dominance say first na me te Sandra manhuhe it second time I will play you know and I'm say Sandra kata makura sa me kire na de so what you say but look at how the linkage and the way akura ketwa me frɛ ya me okra na katua kire wo no okura na wusu Basa akatua ketwa wabe se nyanyam enya honhom ne eka akora we ya nka dentina na katua a whole month to enuru 3 million na osanso yibi ede posters se me ya mana na kwame bedi akore ya kana kora be abaiwa o nka abaiwa nka obetimi de akoto mowere ahyehye ne nsa obetimi de akoto nwi obetimi de aye makeups obetimi abosle kwen obetimi de atontale abo life akase but ose ode akwakoye posters a pesti to support Nana Kwame Bediako. Now look at the oye no asanso kura energize adofo wodi Nana Kwame Bediako which said no, we have to do the work more, we have to extend our hands, we have to do this, we have to do that. So what you say? So that is the energy. Etiabe menya perturbed, menya worried. Nananom enhyira ene de omo keka bia no ebebam na wona wose wontie na wobesia no kwan no abe won ba yare wuo a yede omo beba the best hospitals in the world but omo ntia poda enka biso ho se bedi atuo ade na woda America ha na asad na ontia poda ni treatment we se won komu na ye ka expenditure pa a day ni treatment wa we beduru $1 million. Yes, a day e bedu $1 million. Sanka ya wo hia ni ba yanka sabre nka wawu dadada.
Eno sunzo omoba omo de bill no ko Ghana.
Yes. Ghana government. E better free Ghana government can because you see obaba ye government business. Enti government business dia e ye Ghana fo na ye bo ne hoka. Enti na ye me ya nko wu free wa nka ye kan nka so ate. Wahu. Enti abe menya worried hwe mesi de oso obesi kwan bia no na heka no foriata ono tiase wo no te ho no ne nso no ne mmerabo nyina asese uhu na anafo no huhu beka se yahu ni to menya worried obo wo sika nso mu ntumi ni hwega bi a kire da akọ uhu ni ti beka se ye dere kosi ayi bosom so beka se ya no akosu ya na ye de aso ano so mfa nko bosom so. Look at them upon sikano flashing and luxurious life they have in their life sikano mo accumulate bia. Look at how they are suffering abe menya worried they osi obesia no kwan no the nature will deal with him kana na do dan kwa kufu ado obi a wutimi dware play mu wuti play mu na wu dware na Ghana fo ebre na Ghana fo esu COVID-19 na mo sori a mo na mo sese no na crash Ghana economy down e de ahokyere aba no bra ahokyere wo kurum ha no na ado na wiem e dware wo play mu ni nyina na ye Ghana fo ye ka
Ade president unim obi ye documentary bi African presidents anyone luxurious flight
yes
private jets mu use
yeah
what they compare one ma amaye develop na say ebibrem ama mpanimfo no say ye di omani sika ne pa ye hu
is a way to amass wealth na say abe ye ka say you know bit fra o kan wa no tu mu a say kan ye betimi de wa hye ba bi o
that's what
that is it na me come anuntum na wodim no me a ebeba me so o mai ahiafo sika wo hwe the way Ghana fo ebre nipa na emwa ena etidan mu esua de enkwada tete form esua de na watimi atam sika puduo na wudi all because you have powers. Who gave you the powers? And you think Yankopon de becha
watimi apia sika kogu mpase.
Yes,
na nkwada etete floor.
That is it.
Ebi me na munsuo matachemu ko school.
Yes,
all because one person mu konya ntete ada achi wode bebobra.
Yes,
na sika na nka ebedu wo esi baby ye no we pia hye won pass nipa baako and enya omonko omo nyina almost all
this me bisa abe bisaose mpanufo aduma papa be mpa na omoye.
There's this guy on one of the popular shows here in US. I don't know bisa say who are the richest people? I say which job will make you rich within a short time? Yes. Lady the answer now say a politician. If you want to become a politician,
yes,
you'll be rich.
Yeah.
Okay, no, she say politician. I say yes, because the politicians amass wealth.
Yeah, for themselves.
Omano, they have direct access to the country's wealth.
Yes.
Inti wunyu obia na dwene enye papa. Ordinansa ko boswa.
Yeah.
Na watam. me kai another a documentary bi a omo ya advert bi a yaye oman no akwan estimate budget na won di sika na ba ahye gu briefcase na contractor na age na obi esu a politicians in future obi esu na watam boundary no rekọ na opposition so abene we yi ne de akwa ne man no so na aka sika no paper mienu na egum ohwa na obi amba no so tam no hye no ho na okogina akwa no so na ode quota at the Penty Road no that year so
sa kwan we me kura me hu se bia obeyi a kira there was a kwan bia no mo ye no wo Accra and so obi kura de send them yes me react to rate na kwan na no mo ye no abrante no de nsa sei na na esesa quota
I'm sir Raf
oh that video no
I need to search for it
yes enti abe ye misa ya ho se enti wo ye politician no a wo so ye Ghana ni na yade contract wo so wa de contract wakwaje sika wakwaje besia wo wo so de ba ye kwan na utimi hwe ma ye ade we wo da be me the picture bi so be sendo e kwan bi a ye de atetare ho hey Ghana abe enti abe me say sa nkrofo no nyina no omuni ahoto wo hwe adwuma a wo ye wo yare
wo
yare me kai okura mpo etoda ye se ye hye da akọ ha hospital fuei na ye ko omo be free the machines be sisu so akosite omo se na ho den o system ubi bia ye adwuma but bisa sa politicians sika hodo a abe omo dem he omo nuro no enuru amonom no ni nuru a eso omo no na omo yare edin no abe ye bo yare ni din kire wa wuntimi fa wa no mo je se doctors na no mutimi bo yare huhu we say na ba ne se no nya sa yare we okofa free he me de metu Ghana ni bia wotie me fu he never and ever use the country's opportunity sa wo de benya sika na wo de benya ho so wo benya sika wo manumu a fa kwampanya nya sa sika no me fa kwamwane so na sa politicians no yan hwe wona wiye aningwase poto aningwase akwa banko a enti abe sa mpaye a Ghana fo nananom ebo ma nana kwa bebedi akono eye adwuma menye worried eye adwuma
ebusiafo efiara
yey
na atesai
yehu adumo
wa gbo ewure mu ntam da ada wona mbushi wana
me wa wani tua se suma bawo
esumire ya ba
ai
now we have a short day now
enti ya brantem
ya ko baby yo efera na me bisasa aso nananu ma hohom eye adwuma mpampa efisa sa ohwe sade ahemfo agina na kwambedi akwa tuma omukọ ọkọ wonunum a womode enijesia no omum yi apaye esere nananum ahohom atumi se wonum mba brantie hu bambo na chidom na emisuade hu omo ankasa mpo hu sa brantie betimi abaje Ghana no omo mfa muwa na wonko enkodi nkunim a na ono so dindi na na bedi akon obedi akon se no krasa nananum ahohom wo na ye adwuma mpade asanka nde okudo yatoadi
yo abe ne da se ma mentia tie for Frank mentia ma mentia ma tie for no ma fefo nyina
bejo so
men sre yehu anyankopon hira emu bibiara ne nananom bambo na jehu anyankopon hira wa shama ne ma no emra yeso Abraham hira nyina emra yeso ye na Abraham ni hira ana ye hwe ni mu kwan na ne bambo nso so enye ye chefa uja bambo no eni yanim ni yeti ye benkum ni enifa osoro ne fom ne ntwa ehu nsia na se nananom ne nyame ho nkonkron tie mu na wode ye Asempa ebema ye nuanom akoma adan ya free samfon ne bone ho na omu nyina abagene age kro ne aka ho abom asinyankopon man a ene Ghana no na se otamfo bi se wone de wonte ase na dufuru par ne pesa minkum nyanti a ensamfo bi a obeto aba no woja no enhwo ne wasifo nyina piao ayo abe eya djuma papa Osei Awurade Nyankopɔn ahohom wɔ me so eni tu asoma me Sammy Mramesane Bonifo Apo, Nami Meho to the Kunya Homa. It's a home dear, Ewo. Nadabia Saukai, say, ye program be Nanso, Nananum, Ebe say, me mumma me ye Nanso, Afre Ghana Ma say. Who say a tre Kunkunumua? Old Testament, Mamrani and Maniani and him, some woman near him and Aye, young Ghana for Anna Kutum, it is a kind Israel noa, a na yana nanamo so dia honhom na ye adwuma enti ahonhom no de omo wo hopa enti akane no sanko obi mpo eto a na o ya babunu a ye kobusa na nanamo ahonhom no ama omo kire de owuo ni frie na samoni bi no kodi ye boni bi no kodi ye duabo bi a yakopɛ kire adane apa akyɛw asesa kire kura ansana yɛde amu na tum akɔ nsamampom na yɛkɔbie so wɔ ne ayɛ amamrɛ ne amanneɛ ne yɛsie sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ na saa wɔwuo no ɛmmɛsi abusua no so ɛne nti nananom wɔ hɔ a ɛfiri kyerɛ kronkron no mu a ɛyɛ apam dadaa no a ɛyɛ yɛn Ghanafoɔ yɛ amamrɛ ne amanneɛ ɛne nti na yɛyɛ saa nanson no ɛda baako na ɛmaa no dea sɛ wɔhema Esther Nanka ebrensoyi sa okọ hene ho nanso wodi mu adana nsa no onya sa tumi ne de kọ wo hene ho ema wo hene ebua no ema asenu ya Mordecai sen ye no man sen ye no ewo Mordecai ho no ye de ono ankasa na ye den esen so etire se nananom hohom ewo ho na ya na da bia woto se ana meka na fese na meka no na munyini na muka asa me say meka se nananom a nananom be na me refer to yi nananom a me refer to no nananom a ebeko yi efi omumoja ade to Ghana esi ho ani akwasi kokko koyin no mu hwie moja ne guyi epre Asaase ne de to ho ma yen na omu se Kwame Nkrumah mu sa omu de besi wo man no sa nananom no ana asa ko seta da mu a sa wo beka ya eda yewura kan eka se owo party num na onko independent no wo beka se me ba beka se nananom atu akotra chadam na nananom wo yeye mu bi mu se yeye mu bi mpa ya boro na ye adwuma so oba frefre ne man afra Asaase ano no de abesia na yen ana wo de be ye man ani to se mu anam nya o man wa ye Nyankopon man mu amanya moburohunu ani ti mo ye o man konkon ne asofo ana wo se wa ye mu ahene ahema ahene enti ya yen Ghanafoɔ ana yedi wiase asumdue baba ada bia metai kanu ebisa ye ne wo sa nka bom no ne wo sa tumi no eni nti aya no kuntro do sana na Kwame bedi ako ne dini ne honam se ono na nananom awura ne mu ayi no se babu no se Kwame Nkrumah eni nti owura hinfie bia ahemfo ne ahema ne hunu se ohene a waba Asaase so pen wa san ba se ordinary jopade ebo obosia na wantimi antua osisi ajopade de ma wo man no wantimi ahweso eni ti waba se wo san be sini man na wasa pesika eni ajopade de ma wo man no eni ti na se wutie na Kwame bedi akọ ensem a wo kan abe mukasa ne bamu semutie nana Kwame bedi akonsem a woka ne nsem na woka no enkyere se babu na wanya mfie aduana miensa eko mfie aduana nan ensem na woka nsem a emu odu a wo nananom honhom wo so no se wote nsem na ubo se obo ato yam na okoma di awrusie na wani age na yete se ebra na Yohane maame enyim Yohane na yenyi sai Yesu Kristo na yedi Mary eko Yohane maame ho na Yohane edi ahurusie wo yakununum na wo hurihuri efisa na wa hu se ajenkwa no na ayedan eba no saa na yenso yemu bi no ana nanom wo yemu no yamma buru me de se manyini mona moka enso me ho de me chayi bo grace abuba Frank kan ye ya na me hu kura se manya 55 efisa de na me water ke na me ye no saa na me guso ye erinti ye tia na ye ni age e kire se na nanom asan sorry sa omon tra amma nipa omodo omo akose obroni ase amese na nanom amamre na omamane ye enunti na nanom ansa na woguo no eye no kurapa eye na Jacob ene saase egu nsa ebra wokosom ye na oba na obedaaye na osuru bieye na abofo di afusane na odfa ebo de tito so no ono no ofansa ana otie bubuo no so ana oto wodi better ana nyankopon abofo esane ba ho ene ne bedi nkuta ho eti dia nananamo ye no kenyai oman Ghana aho papa no ama o ma san sori ama no kredi ayire free Ghana na nipa dan pesamin kuminya krono apo asisie no saa sunsum bone no abewura nipa no mu no atuagu afino enti nananum asam ne dia be eye no kurapa ne mpaye no so eya dwuma na ebeya dwuma nso so epise ni bolo yewura Canada akompra ko Japan ebra na eye promise no e campaign no ono na me yati ase se MPP ni NDC nyina ye bogos na nipa omo sa party ni mu no aye pesamin kuminya a omo pere omo nko ade omo nwene oman no na okọ northern region 3 northern region no chance se da ho na wo se NDC ni MPP pa entimen bebe country no a na se ye ti omo nyina ato one bo makira ba efiri so omo di oman ni hwemo eno ana nyankopon enam so efisa me ka say ewura Canada akompra ko Japan bompa ye ebra na oni sa January no eye interview no sa wo sa asem na ya bo sa dan na ewura Canada Japan se captain yellow obompa ye se o sre nyankopon o mu so onye support
chirabosom safu chirabosom
we ewura Canada Japan die na make
okay
wa mo yewura kan amosa ye nkunkum no krabofo de ono de ono me gina 1 degree me de me bosa ye omu na so ye bosa omunya de sakra ebe ya senso ombewu no eti David say awurade beto ye pono ya tamfo anim ti sa tamfo yi awurade nto ye pono ewo manim no mu ho ma dwem bone na omo sakra firi ho enti yewura kan empire boy ye no ose ewurade mesraw menya sofo de nenso ose onye sofo de nenso bom paye a onyankopon tie enti osere ewurade se ewurade nyadan onyi obi okandifo ma Ghana na omedi Ghana nim na Ghana amfa ntoma pamfra na omesi Ghana etimi dia mehwana na Kwame bedi akọ na me tie ewura Canada Japan sama o kan ye ne mpaye a wo boy ye no a mpaye no ewura kan o mpaye no nyankopon ne nananum asom ani ti na Kwame di akon aba sade maburu bra na ewura Canada Japan ye baburu no osusu sanko betimi amma maburu na djuma ye obetimi create nyuma ama Ghana maburu anya djuma ye ne jai say ye din krofo ama so atrantue ye nam desert tukofa nsuo so ewuo na unijafo asojafo omhumfiamfia mumfi no mumrupu yamna ewo desert so a minia se wafa desert nso bia na wafa po no so bia na se sa honhom no bia nwura wumu a na ne wo sa nipa no wo so so ye manbofo because I wish I be a fire, you know. Now we are ponoso. Now Senipa Ewu Nasha Mania, your firm and Sunny at Timako do Libya. A mania your firm and Sunny at Timako do Italy. Nasa Nanano Moa, you need kind of fast, ponoso as a slave. And it's a desert treasure. Oh, you know. So my home will be a Murawa, Babunu. War Bana Berima Ufa desert so called Italy. So who be Mura and Nana dream means to me in pay a mouse say Via Nana Nanamura Munyame Kunkuru no one in me no one in take no sorry not our Kuni Yentimin Kunim and my young Yentima no more so army Hunamania who yen be. And in the Abe Empire no dear. Juma papa Juma because of him Kenya the Maburu dia sorry no Abe Juma na yenina mama ya humra ya hoso wa wote akwantuom wa wo Ghana ma humra wo hoso na huru se yewura Canada kompre kwa Japan no kura dini ba kopɛ a Ghana, our politician, our Timothy and Anoka say MPP any NDC Naya bogus. Only credibility be as I say a generation the two Abama. Sa Kufuado MPP ni Mama NDC ni dear. Only a bogus wa. That's a parliament will cry. Obia di one that says a parliament here. Aya full ya tantai aya kankai aya prayer gloom and then so nyina aya nokro aya unanimous no na yo makatua ho anasa sika bi na aba ana omo bete anasa omo nyina ka bom akwaje $20 million ya bete ana omo kam hu bom tasamin kuminya enkuto ahirfo ma omo susu se omo di omanya binti ebra mo bra ye no obi so mrabi nanso ebra na wo bra ye ne baabi a wabedu no se ye wo usika anka wo fa desert so afa aposo ana wo akonya usika na wudi a ete se ne kana Japan no mo hosiri ye ni tada hosiri ana wanya ne sika na ko di aka ha obi ani mo die Ghana fo nyina ye sika Ghana for Asaase ye God bless Asaase ana himfubili politicians ya collaborate ana omu tudi say Asaase no say omu de ombenye sika tonsuo na wunimu se oka se duamu mokwaku a na ano asa besiwa wunimu se nsuo no say a wo de wo ye ohini o wo ye hwan o utimbi aduane no obekra ne wadi ubedi Ghana duane ubenante Ghana Asaase so ani nti wunyina mubewu ya die ni dro na mubbo na mubbo pampas na mode to no mo nsakra mo adwene na branadu na mo asofo no so a mudi preaching kasa ana Ghana ya dia enya hwe na ya chiro Bible mu se ebra ne bekwa wie ya ya beti akoni akosem awofu asem so aso de baba ebra mu ode babunya nkwase asem no na munya ntimi nkeka no na abobro ni kro ba busumi nsia bia yi niam tugu ya foforo wona wo translate Bible no ma wo se Old Testament nya na New Testament na eka ewiase ewiye ana ye ko Yesu okubisa nsa de na be ya oma ye ne ewiase ewiye ho nsankyerane na Yesu ka se ebra ne be ko wiye ambati akoni akosam awofo asam so aso de beba na wakota Timothy o se nipa be yasika prefo ahopafo na eno ni awiye no Macha asofo munya sanse hunu no munyai na ma Ghana for animie hunu se nipa na o ma baby Ghana so no ya brofo nipa bonefo na ko mo de Bible no mo nkan bi na se ka wi ase na ba ade no mo toto V8 ade no mo sisi mansin ko mo de yedan no mo asofo ro se ka wi ase na ba ade no mo sisi asole dan ebi yensi bi o Ghana kurada ade disco light nyina akogugum enkane no na nke ye ko dance a ani ehu disco light ena dia so da mu nyina da no disco wadwini nyaduma Ana mo yɛ kwasi preaching wɔ Ghana house ani tia bɛ sɛ mo Ghana fo a mo tia sɔre dɛm ani bie ɛwɔ nyame mma hɔ ani ti mama ni mie na nya bia sɛ yɛ bia na ɛba ɛda bia da obroni tutu asase ase ɛde kwan fa hɔ ɔde kwan fa pum ɔkɔsoro ɔkɔ ayɛhe ɔhwehwɛ abɔdeɛ mu anyansapam ahwehwɛ nneɛma emu ayɛ nneɛma foforɔ na mo deɛ mama asɔfo ne politicians atu no together no mo ji sika ka kyerɛ mo sɛ o na ohia num na ewiase ne kora yɛ fa nkɔ ba bia na ewiase ne kora no na wie yɛ ni o mo boa ɛnyɛ no kora wo yɛ Abraham asini Abraham ma edinye Yesu Kristo ade ahenie no na ama yɛn 2 Timothy second Peter chapter 2 verse 9 Osina modie moya busia wayi mu ahini asofuko man konkron man afa mu ayem ne dia samumra meka de wafra mu afiri suma ba ne han ngoma numa ema ne yenkyere eni ti your mind sa ahemfo ne ahema eti wo ye Kristo ne ahunu wo saa na nyansa sa akawa kwakai Yakubu ngoma no Osei ko bi ni nyansa umusa safo Awurade odipa omanipa nyina de akwa ahogura nim no de bema no na bunya nyansa atofo akromfo e na madane comedians adane celebrity attitude to social media so and control no mo semu a mugusu bi akire no wi a do asa akọka tiro se onyame bayi obu afọ ama wo na obu afọ onyame ama talent ni adwuma wo de ye adwuma onyame besira wo nsa no so adwuma so ebi nyankopon se obesira ye nsa no nwuma so nti obi amfa ne nsa nya adwuma na dwunu se ebesi yi na wonya sa adwen no a ebesi yi sabe bi ebesi yi na mamu ni asofo atrofo na ti na mo yenwe Ghana ho na yensi yaman no yense yaka bom na se to aba no ama na Kwame bedi akoa oh thank you it's no thank you na se to bi nsuma mo amu ala no so mo nso mo ntoma no na ye wo na Kwame bedi akono so ye ntoma no na ya tu wie na se epaya na ala ne na Kwame bedi akoa ka bom Yes, you are mine. And this new people so that we say, so many million sons saying that 2 million almost from one, a yen idea, and the other summer. Now, for be a Juma, that's why I know Jumani year. What different in some at the Madu Betty? And it's for me, and Yanasa. Now, who say, Yana Ghana and the idea, and your politicians in Normudia. Madame Atiminianum, and Anamodia, Omo, the year Juma, the Gusu year Juma. So, Yamin, no gain now.
If you're a casa or on a jet himself, and Anum, a Juma, and said enough Frank Cano, a bit me I Suchia, on the Matiasafo, one more Matias no would be bonny. Nananum make sure said they will receive their punishment, they will suffer before they experience death. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Abe.
At the same,
I'm in Adom, I'm in Chair France. Abe, me pachopa, I think about can work mamon. Mo platform the person and quit to the pine, the pachopa, mo mom, or more form of friend, or more fact and better. I didn't hear factor. Or we are more part of more correcting me. France, say, when you say only or more knowledge about Ghana politics ni pa correct omoka say mama na ebi do so ba e wan so be ni pa ni so be tin so ni e ko to be 17 hazard MPP can fight on the call
na why na wa ba wan ka fact wo so wadwen kire ne say
yeah nigga no endra obi ba say ndre no be ka say mama na ebi do so ba e den wan so be
na say ye endra asam no etwem ko enne topic e wo ho ye di hu adanse no
okay and then sisi ade ka padima na ofe ni kwem e ba ko pe on si e feni say ala ni we yeni ya yeti Ghana ye debate omo ni omo start politics omo tina MPP ni mo sa anka at least omo ni omo na omo say omo ye bibi na MPP for a time omo anka e ya say nya ye be hu na si ana de na atia pansa na ya kan no pese o mo ka se nipa asimesi ni yeni aye si cheda ni cheda na onko MDC onko MPP nti mem be deny and justify since MPP nipa we owo MPP mo asi say on the so ye be mo on pie simple ube free party no on pie ada ya kwasa so on free onum so on free onum there's no way there's no any legitimate basis be abegina kasa we no call for ni ana say o kan na bibisa on pie there na o free onum it's just as simple as getting na yet na say kasa akufo ado ni bamia omo pese omo LGBT ade tina ye kasa so ko ye di bill aba mo sinti omo pass na cancer there no question do omo ye say one it sometimes anypa no oti onum na say on ye na say be kasa onu so nipa na ondo yin hu pe simple no free ni pansena nko fa bebe o jaja MPP party ni so ko mo na mo hu say MPP party na ede embo omo nti na mo free onu nche ko omo tinti na o ma asem ni ko so ma fa blame no entro omo so
yo Mr. Medasipa, thank you. In fact, but before I continue, let me read these messages. Answer a best Kaletina Mentimi and Kamba Kokra. Miriam Menu said, greetings, Abe and Frank, and you all here. Nana Kwame Bediako is the right person to lead or to rescue Ghana, period. Alex Bewo says, and good evening, Abe, and I'm watching you from Sweden, Stockholm. Number 12, no cheddar, no votes. Alex Bewo says, share and like it. Like. Future leaders for countries. I am for Alan. Collins Asante say, good evening, family. Future leaders of countries say, let's vote for Alan for a better Ghana. Sarah Fusua says, Nana Kwame Diako all the way. Rufina Champon says, greetings, Prophet Abe, Frank, and all truth seekers online. Rufina says, please don't forget to share, like, and share. Osei Kwame Alan Chamatin for 2024 says, good evening, Abe, Makra, Coach Efira, Joe Autry, Tenant, Mejuan, Producer Omega, Ohene Safo, Mama Rosemary Martin, Mama Babs, Mama Georgina Bafo, Baby Bessie, Abena Dida, Frank Adani, Ikweku, and everyone. Frank Ajay says, good evening, ABK and everyone. Ethi Charles says, seriously, this guy is empty. So without mining, what's next? Ethi Charles says, this guy speaks lazy all the time. Guy Ben, no. Anyway, let's move on. And Ethi Charles says, he just take and if you are not serious thinker, you feel he's making sense. But he will just talking. Since Ghanaians like sweet talks, they think, Miriam Menu says, which guy are you talking about? Ethi Child. Ethi Child says, mining. How? Ethi Child, cheddar. Hey!
Nana Kwame Diako no.
Nana Kwame Diako. Hey! And Ethi Child only problem of Ghana.
Oh, Ghana.
Me sure, me nimbe bi owo de. But me sure so oni how.
O ma ye hunu ba bi owo.
Oni how. Also, please let's be serious and reason without tribal bigotry. Now, Ethi Child say, I went home, and the last time, and the women are saying cheddar have money, and I asked them, money for what? There's rich men in the nation, and he's nowhere up to them.
Now the Papa Ben is a rich man no more.
You, Miriam Menus, I think your hatred has clouded your judgment. He doesn't only talk about mining; he talk about everything you are thinking about. Going back and follow him well. Ethi Child say, too much talking. Miriam say, you too much talking. Too much talking. So what? This is what we call education. Samuel Quason Jr. says, this is the time. Nana Kwame Bediako. Joseph Andrew Kofi says, watching you from Germany. We need to vote both NDC and MPP out. And Joseph Andrew Kofi said, we Ghanaians have allowed academicians to drive our country into a ditch. Now, Obiano say, Frank and Abe, God's glory will manifest. We need to vote with our conscience. Thank you. Earthy Child Norika say, Earthy Child, or say, Cheddar is being supported by the NPP to share Alan. Asante's vote, so share Alan with Asante's vote, so that people will not see Alan views from Asante region.
Propaganda pow.
I'm happy you are here. Na wow utienia about sina uwa kukudra na wode watu to missiles naba na ubeya reply fata. I like this platform because freedom of speech na hana wo. Na mo wow kasa na nyina say no kra. We say you flow freely. Let's move on. Now, Miriam says, I'm for you today, Earthy Child. We don't care about your cheap propaganda here. Why? Stephen Ifa says, well done, bro. Danny Man says, good evening, dear ones. Danny at saying, watch it says, Odi, I'm here. Asorono, Mama, Georgina Gununti, Afina Meko, Odi for training, nibi. Danny Man says, look, if you have insight in political games and understand Earthy Child, though unsubstantiated, what he's saying is credibility. What he's saying has credibility. Have you asked yourself why they attacked Honorable Ken and Alan but not why are they not attacking Cheddar, who is posing a threat to their Alan base? Honestly,
what is he saying?
Have you asked yourself why they attacked Kennedy, Japan, and Alan, but they are not attacking Cheddar, who is posing threat to Alan's base?
Nana Kwame Bediako.
The
campaign style.
So Munu say the campaign no epeja.
Are you different from all the political
parties? Say is a overshadow Alan. Inti ada nanka say office say enye adwuma na Cheddar yam MPP asanka MPP be attack on so. That's what he meant.
Theory is this. Unse so hwe Nana Kwame Bediako na ne campaign na oye no enye pure partisan.
Nipa no so onye politics.
Yes, are you different from what the other candidates are doing? Inti wo kwa attacking in what way? How are you going to attack him? So what I say? Even they attacking his personality. Nyam people for na no say Nana Kwame Bediako yes scammer no. Nyam people for ya no say Nana Kwame Bediako ye Freemason or ye kromfo. Nyam people for ya no say Nana Kwame Bediako ntumi nko UK.
Bombshell, New York started here.
That is it.
New York, the day you're starting one, and I come with you. Abe, that guy no. Who name no UK? I'm seeing you car top. Who the mama on Crofubina? Who the wow from no more can answer much and I'm seeing Crofubin.
They did it, but they couldn't succeed. In politics, there are two ways: destroy the person's integrity, not attacking a source of wealth. That is all. And they tried to destroy Nana Kwame's integrity. Yes, Nana Kwame ye kromfo, Nana Kwame ye scammer, Nana Kwame ye say oye hwanpu almost say hon crisis Freemason and I said
awkward.
Awkward. So what you say? It didn't succeed. And if you Nana Kwame no more started attacking Nana Kwame both spiritual and then the seek assembling in businesses near the other. And none of these succeeded. So what again? Etina unsa na wo kase abe nananom ensa omuguo empire omobo man no enti eye adwuma so bi sa ho se nye sa empire ya eye adwuma enka hweba bi ya start free ye kasa brenka ya breaking it down nko ntimi nye bibia bio ya send integrity but ni bia no afim po na Ghana for ka say na se na Kwame mpo ye kromfo a ene ye da na ase se ayi abrofu ba be wiaye na ono nko a nipa ba akopɛ watimi ehunu nyansa akwa wia mrofo na babak e de abreye ahiafo mai na mo so amoso mo ye papa no mo de mo so amoso so wiaye na masa so de akwa akoma mrofo ro etumi no na kye say issues na mo ka no abu abom a
ayo hello good evening.
Hello good evening.
Atisai opening
Okoro Mr. Abe mbacho huna mo
obo ade da roma ye ho ye pa
Collins Asante na ka say
hey ya ti on ka che
me frɛ batebu ana unkofo wo so ntino e juma ne nkwa ne bekata
mo
ya obi a ubo juma
that's it
Mr. Frank Adani ubo juma o dey say ma hwe wa from Ghana ntino yeah ubo juma na we dey match obi a na makasa kutue di keke
mo
afa ne ekoso ne nanano mo asebe obisa yi ye no kakra ya kwadre wo no mu kakra wa disua mu ne ehuniye mu experience
okay mo
na ye ka nanano mo a wo hu emi dem me ka di kakra fa ho ye ka nanano mo a se omu ugu nsa ama nanano mo ensa na ye egu no ana nsuo na ye egu no ana hone na di begu fom ana enkyene oye ntisu utimi bibi afre nanano depending on onipa no kwa wati ase no ne no ope ba cho ti ase obu ha oti ase no mpensa na nanano aye kani nyina metwa enkobesi nyina eye wankasa na wuti studio no ana mwankasa na metia no nya na meye nanano because eye bloodline ba cho ti ase eye bloodline intime mi free papa mu me papa e free Asaase so a hu no osan ba ni mu enti same me soda ya ebu abetinya soda na wo papa o papa entrese o papa no a wo no oyi ni hu adi a chewe eye wa wu su hu na tu na ye Nyankopɔn hu no Onua na eyi won enoma eba be si wo hunam mu efi susu maiden a chiro ba cho ti ase
yeah
eni ti say ye gu ensa no a na na mu gu nsa omo atrame no evu nsa no se ensaguo apaye no ebeye adwuma first ejina onipa no odi ade ni gu fom no se na dwi no aye kro din a eno na ode ensa ni gu fom no ofese na nanu mabo chada ho eban anamo nka ne ho a tumi ni beden ebe sane aba me ba jo ti ase
Matiase
na eno no enye tumi na firi ba bi o onipa no obo mpai oyi apaye ni akoma pa owo no eno pe pa owo no ni adwempa enti se utie chada okasa o se okra so wahwe ma usunsun fa usunsun eta akire fa wakoma eta akire oka no ma miensa anytime bi obekasa bia enti onipa no ogu nsa no se ono adwembone ahye ne ma ne bi akogi sika wo NPP nchan ananso akogi sika wo NDC nchan omo de oya hifie wo abebe bia ne bebo mpaya ma but ogu ha omo di sika kafie me ba choti ase enti ode ensa ni gu fom no na dwina eta akire ni ntine o matumi ni nyadan enyi ni word emeye adwuma mbacho ohona ekle kakra
yeah
o matumi ni nyadan ema me adwuma because of na dwina kita ni bribe bi awakoje no na ye ka ko sigalamse no se ubi sa sa de ntina ye na nanamo ma nsuo no galamse na enjo enye krojen ni nyina nso so ejina ahifie omo egu nsa no oni nya ya omo adwen so no so ka galamse no ho a nesa ono onye spiritually powerful a ye say bibi invocation em se Ghana ye problem a ye go through with nsuo no omo no eye invocation obu ha obeye galamse no okohu konfo no a owo nsuo no ho na wa tria ne esese odi tria ema okonfo no so ye dibonye ni adwemboni woni ti no ne ode insane ne ka akọ ye ntiase bo so na age ama tumi na eben age nemo se obi a wa ben ebe invoke the power of prayer river no because I say bomb paye wakwaso na bomb paye Jesus if you don't know how to activate that power no Opa Bompire 10,000 years, nothing will happen for you. And he said, Yana no more than no more son. So you're correct. No more Jempa, Tepa, Akomapa, Emma or Minoa. What they have to do is to invoke the force of that river. And no the to me no aku etia or more galamsenu. A bear mama see so bit near all of a sudden. A bit new Kunipa will so because you are invoking. And I am man before say, yes, say unsuno, or man who come out mono unsuno, amono muno, sa assume a think of wedding, seno, and for a book to show you then, a brand so. And a two, and so beyond so a war, I did a fennel, executioner, Suma Brafo. So what to say, Suma or Brafo.
Ampa, yeah.
And you what in Suanka, I won't penny poku in Su. So come me, I won't bet any poku most of in Sony about time. Most of in Son, about time. I know a queen you and I see Bema can only put on any day make an start. Actually, as Onu Obama executioner. Onuna, oh yeah, Obabi, you're invoking or better the pool about 100 and follow. But what you say, and if you can see a friend and Anamoah. I be said I know be a chia, meaning again, but and then you remember so be art to say, as I say, a canama, and you want Abeiku Mr. Abeiku our tour. Oh, ya nana. Oh, I won't hear ya walk say. I wish you be a bone a dear pie, everybody. The patriotic here. And nothing a mountain soon I know could be the dear uncle Hoda because you're fro as a brother, you are still living. So there's nothing called the dead. It will be a new Asaase. Then a transition. And to me, kind of the baby. But last one is it will be cheddar. Cheddar is there'll be cheddar or worth over $7 billion. But more what check it or none one. Of course, she are good more say Gomuamu Hima Bako Ban. So we see him or say, no Ghana Bessia. Send a more Casano, not with Yakugumi. I said, no Bob Bessia, Muntimi Entria. My man, you didn't back. No more Bessia Bako, no more money Bessia, you know. No more men 3 times. Now, no Bob Bessia, about Africa countries need the Bray Bessia. Me pato, only 5 video na, Utia, and Tabe, we see the D. And Kofi TV na ye kwaya science utie 5 video na you be a uti wo okra wo mu ye enya kra brief wo na ye kra papa utie asem na se ne no
ohu a won so ya afasa ne why
but on be se no mo okra me be se no aba wo yi ni so na uti mu se cheda no onye nkruma keke ono o kasa no se Kwame nkruma ba ne no o kire mu no ma nti ase na maba utie send na branch I can say to me be na ashenu ena o kasa ko fi agema kwa to obi ntimi kasa asem na wo kan ntimi say esisi pepe enti na sremo onipa bia wota mo de ba ono na George na we 4,000 year old soul ena wasa reincarnate ababa enti bi sa ho say wan ko school bia sawo but this I will say on your conformity. But we cannot build the West. What say when Sika or no also on physical view. Okay, 2021 year also on physical view. What I read from CEO in ya se nipa one tonwa you see can in na for so bi anya day.
Wow.
And you know that's framework. Me mama men compare you with Sika we this me framework. But na gi obi hu say she has been so good from and then so good from Amaya Kasa, so Tiasis, a Kenyan a young farmer, Yankopon in Mr. Bay, a young farmer, and a control jar, on the control BBR, and when you pay the end more association. It is a move from a sign, and a friend said, when I'm Jana day, it's as here 2 ways, and from us to move the Mr. Bay. Million Padio. Wonamano Ebewu. Intimate framework, your ancestors, your papa, who did you win in the war, and into our car Bible, you should design say. Now, yes, may John about Moses and my father. Yes, you say, yes, and I'm also so much.
Mr. Menahina,
nature say, a coba intimate framework, and I agree, well, Dana Bompire, we say, I want our bono, nyame na atu mi no no ana obo da ide abesu bi abehu owo ewo oda yemu enye owo bi na ebe ka wo da bi e cho family bi a wo firi mu e tira wo se wada dodo wani hunhumani no ehunu ade eni nti na mpacho wo ko hospital ana hospital sembo no nso owo achechire ade no omo sembo no ana meboa
yeah
asetire ne say your third eye nti nyina your spinal cord no ene na eye owo no nti o say na owo ya aboa na ni achechi emu nyina wo Bible in Genesis wani achechi aboa nyina chese wani no eki ahonhun ni third eye ni bia nhunu ni eba be the next second ebe su ochana ebe to ababo mu nyina nti no na sire ma mi ensu ade kakra na wa se we de ma fa mre kakra fa che na da
eye kra o de wa che ya de pa Miss Johnson wa do prakope also o wa na la mu la na wo na mu no
bateyo
all right it was yeah this is very deep
oh yeah
very
very much experience in those things
our ancestral alakadwe
yeah but don't say Asempa could be okan ya me depa unso okan na ba be sisu say say wo adwene pa
exactly
okan
abosum wodi asemo
yes
simple emphasis omo ya abosum omo wonsu they all know say we ni papa
yes
omo ni woni asem
that is it even say obo ni papa dua wa hunu abosom no timi kɔ nipa no ho for test no hwese ampa die ntia ya boni dua no no kra na senye no kre
in fact Mama Georgina Sabe, I have sent you a video of NKB Nana Kwame Bediako. Can you please play it? Thank you. Hey producer no boy jumo
producer boy jumo
mama hwade video ba ya any
okay.
Biggest organizations right now in the world is FIFA. Do you think FIFA is about just Ronaldo and Messi? No. It's about the power of broadcasting that they have. Every day they have 3-4 billion people watching. So they've become one of the most powerful societies. That is industrialization. They plug one football match and 4 billion people are watching it. You need to industrialize your mind. That is why I'm preaching to you about this. It is the only way out. Brothers and sisters, mothers, people of this country, you need to industrialize everything that you have. If you don't have that power, I'm sorry, the world is leaving you because everyone is moving with speed. And so I would like to build something, invite one of my friends like maybe Tyler Perry, and see how he built his Hollywood in Atlanta. Take the blueprint and then implement the same thing somewhere in Ghana. So other African countries can come here and do their movies and find partnership with some of the greatest distributors in this world and connect them to Ghana. We have to connect ourselves to the world. We have to work with the world, you know, so we can go far.
Is one of the unique presidents in West Africa because of his way of handling things, leadership, yes, but according to what I saw about him, is such an inspiring gentleman.
A military from the Kasafa Chada home.
Oh yes, yes. We say
Chada is an inspiring gentleman.
Yes. Se utie Cheda Sonsem na wakaya na. He's talking about the mindset.
Yes.
How you set your mind towards a specific goal.
Exactly. A goal
of development. Who say Cheda ka say na danfo bi ewo state ben obono
Hollywood.
Who say Osei obebisa no kwanya omofa so build ye. No oba be sibi wo Ghana. Na afoforo for Africans Ghana for
because ultimate stage one show.
Yes.
raising $4 billion because the whole world is watching. That is bringing. Intia da na yentimi ndwene nkode do na ye de bia ye na manu ya.
Eno na ya na de bia ye kan o. Ye use chat na na kwan be dia kwese no. Obi a build Hollywood e wa Atlanta. Enti aden na onko bisa no nimdia ode ye no na o meye bi wo Ghana. Na na do na busuamfo de ye kofa prisoners from China. Ni ya ba betu yukuku. Yensaase yensuo na yense no omo de omo ba ma no ne na nado tena UK wanhuna de papa bia wo UK wanhunu ni papa bia wo UK se obetimi abisa ne se kwambe na mo fa so a mo chichiri UK ama UK aya akono ene me so ma ba be president ya me so menye bi na me man enya
no go bo no be sia no ko omisa how they did it.
The here na so betna play mu na wadware play mu no ya kwaje de bese na wadware agu yeso na ya flash ya agu yeso.
Hello mama.
Hello uncle Abe.
Madwe.
Ye ni o na to say.
Obo ade adawro ma ye ho ye na onso e.
Ewrade adum na nkwala na omo se say.
Obi a ho ye.
Any me so ka cho omo se bro nya be bi omo prepare for this year Christmas.
Prepare. Omo camp. Camp meeting preparing.
Me so say ye wuni ama na pa kakra fa me so me candidate no ho ma me. Na me nti Alan, so me maka chiro.
Alan, me kana Asempa na enra. Ya Abia Samwa ya Adom na ya me ya.
Ade.
Every say, ma me mayiri me ho a me pese wonoma ekasa wonoma chidifo na tese o anya menya Alana hopes na ye busy ma me mfa nko no so me fra ya Abia Samwa opiki na mso honorable we de anidie mu a ya me Adom be in 2 hours time no ye be ye program na ka o che ye in 2 minutes a na eno edi nkomo debi I'm seriously having meeting preparing for campaign. Asama okachira me no
wo campaign so atonsuo
campaign yes ye bi ma nti ngai akachem so okay then I will be busy by then but I will assign you some of our communicators mama sanka efe
dodo.
I talk about Osei Alan because Osei Kwame so we started campaigning for Alan but at least me I made him a platform mano let his people commit and come and talk keke into the should I go out there and beg Alan? I have sent him messages upon messages. My voice audio the amount no one kasa me who say we read it. I don't know Hobson be defending say the kind of busy or you know or busy so or come me who say or call radio stations to radio stations and I media na nka ho bi. Until I will do what I can but at least platform now may build the number of people that comes on helps me build the platform. Emma yina in this mayor ala no be amma kasa na asa omo person say minim dia mayor inti abasa esa me so me focus on dia mayor inti ala dia me guso ye mayor ma fam dia cause ye person on one kasa so o gain strength na yina ye vision say MPP be fi akunje su keke eno an ye but ara nya tumi ni ahoden aboa yan.
Get my point. Now you get my point. Me media no know. Me apart from MPP obi obebe bia no ke ni problem. Kwa apart from MPP say na ankabe me sa aboabi asemi ya woken. Won say enimpa yanu masam etumi gu ye ho fi nanka we wo frɛ enimpa yi wunya kwan obi nia me so me frɛ ba efe eya no mu re free say politics is all about numbers wo yes an wo ni nimpa wa pam omo efi wo ho anya ye bi kura wo abusua bi kura wo Ghana sa wo kura wo nkonkoto aba wo tumi aka che wo abusua ni so Alan oye nimpa apa but yeah I don't know ye again say ye nim bibia na emom ye nim nso say ye nim ya wanwan nti wo de mesrawo Sani we can be ma Chade Nyakakra your friend is saying when you Nyakakra land and Sunya Bia Ababoa near prevents our MPP for na me saw me walk first in Kakra Ebisa and we are me to see in Sembi minim no crowd. I almost say honorable Ken Ona or de Cynthia Morrison the Aba my MPP for they take you over Salmo majority no. What did be for 1
Mama a propaganda say unum say a basana un say enra utie program here no
Pacho me met you
enra na dwo me frɛ Mama Cynthia Morrison ewa ha ama menene kasai na ni na gina pictures a one afeyoma ken honorable ken ne ade twitwa ya omo ade beto ho so honorable ken ne na kokasa isi oba back another mpremu na post bi on Facebook page ebe wiaso no anche ana yehu se we delete a post no efi ni page no so na wonim se ba say ya they put things in the air just to put fear inti maame na ti ye no no aba bonten or grant interview ewo I think TV3 first my friend Krana Adia Saba she wanted to talk inti nipa no we ne candidates ni independent candidates and wa prepare man nkrofo efiase bo mu dawuro bibie ni ho a abesesa na dwen ewo de awaye no ho na enne me ne nkrofo bi akasa a eni na ebosremuka se MPP funu hu sa na omo ahyada tu isa mframa aguwiem akwasa onabo kan na akwa bibi dabi bibi asa ne ho wono kan but maame na baka se enye no kore
okay
enokura no o kai se yewura formina MP no asiama abra ade na yire dendendende na omu hia no onabo kan ba bontin kochia so okotua ahia 1 billion Ghana cedis
Cynthia de na esa me gidi kakra no
dabi na me kura nka me advice no say he sika no Ghana mpenifo na akwaje begu ho na so munya bibia mfa ye na majority omo pa omo pa esiama de no je times 3 esiama sika no ombo times 3 ema won so mutuama no de on de onko en ye nka advice amema no so what's now
ya kura nka kinjezi ki ya ba ya bel bi akoma no mo aye boa na wantu aye ka no o metu aye ka mo aye boa no kasa bebrebe ni mu atembie ni odo bia wudi wanim wudi siya ni na yi
oh yes
wudi bia yeye so to me ya da nyame asesa ya
na eno de me ya sure
too much. And another rumor to be able to amete. Hey,
with the rumor out there.
Ya me there into baby ya so me de befi and you see na me be clarification bi wo nti come rumor to there anka be ye fi adwuma be enye rumors ya na ye de be gigi ye ni na another rumors bi so me say chada echo UK no almost oboa wa parliament bia no kojina baabi na o yes a speech ne de baaye eno so esesai uti bia nan
ho ade
na so say
chada ko UK no
yes o yes wa kojina UK parliament wo akoma speech no almost oboa ho ye UK parliament bia na okojina baabi na you fake ni omo ba so obo you fake
na ayamia mama wo hwe edifice no
mimi wi so ogina baabi na ne
sanyo mani nyina no mama no kura dem because the assertion is say enya de obetimi kura esi UK based on his track record media me problem no say we call parliament say we call a youth council no ko jina kasa me problem no say people were making comments say sadia wote no ontimi kura nsi UK but wako UK ama Ghana fo betwa ne ho ahia UK fo ya bikura tete ne nkyɛn ama wakasa wakana dwen wakana ni suade hunu ene hia me ndi se okorente se ya mama eno kura de ya propaganda fo omudi bu nipa na bem omudi se ya dwen ndi se bi mpredu asasa wonso ye obi a wo ye emotional pe wo ya ma ate ya na and ade ne ye but let Ankabe metio
ene ewi afi nam ne ye hu pen inti ni ye bisa mu na wahu nimpa na woni ni deali ni ye nti e ma me bisa o men ka say ye no kre. I know some people lie do more try say bia ye nyina ehu bi wo no abokan wo but say wo ka say wo de eno na nya problem won so me na wo nya adwen because fane say ye no kre. I know say wo say nya no kre was clear ama emuda wo ba say ye no kre. If somebody can lie, some UK Parliament, Akojina war kasa. What else? Standing panel on to me near the visa would depend the manner. If you are not here,
Mama, there was a poster that was made prior to his travel to UK that was circulated worldwide. UK people saw this. Inti Sabrantia no sabin producer. Position be a warpe and or the UK for as ye to the flyer so as a cruise will be a and no crown will be a big question mark. I won't bet me say you can use our edifice to brag elsewhere. But you can feel say adie we akwa no UK for why obi antimi ya nuanum Ghana free and yes say wotamfo suesua wasa ocheche anepa. Intiano de adie bi omba de gunu hu fi they will do it. In fact, you are yet to hear anything yet. Unyantehio the ebeba ne wan hwekura de ne mum umfreso no wabaka we be say question because they have planned to destroy human being. About no say the aminu Frankan so wo pese wudi nkunuma wo be say wo opponent wo be say ni source of wealth wo be say onankasa integrity to gain power, and that is where we are in now. Intermediate so wo hwe nia nanado ene na baya baye wo hwe yewura mahama nia ene na baya baye ya try won ala nkura wo kese minke bi mani wonu su film na pieye Kennedy kura no ye pemu kakura ya wone to nche na ala won waye dindin na office omudi ne begina he intimesre wo mu yina tese ene yehu cheda nobody even thought say obetimi penetrated do level here now why relevant am man for kanasam that alone should tell us bread do say at least NDC MPP whoever we need a neutral person to test ono so ba na sabe when timi anya de okay ya 4 years baba beto no sabe ye yi ebi mu furo mo no nso betimi anya akwa sa no no nso beko ntisi ye nya adwen say ye basesa
anga abe you good say war campaign ma chada instead of MPP. Now me mom there to be honest, no matter what, me there Alan na manage no. Alan no ye dan ya onu ye hu no. Wonem
Alan hu ne pabi. Wo be ne hu ne pabi.
No, me men
wo be obi a me kura de me tumi ne chada ni nuabia sister edi nkomo ntimi kura da me ben obi na wo mbe ne hu ni pa bia kura wagie gire mo den all because of nia wate keke o
Ankabe
yes ma
Ankabe we dey sorry you tell me won so wate Alan de no ni mo bi a wo ho ba ne public eyi ni nso ni mo bi a ono nso bench ada Ninsumi ni mobia ono so bench ada ono so kabi
enti se nipa no na wo Osei wadwensa no hu ono wo le nkosia gu asum no se nipa no eno me obi ansa Alan mame nobody has destroyed Alan to me andra me bo Alan program and cross Kwame na sponsor ye me bo Alan documentary 57 minutes me bo ni na yewie ya ka ho asem
so obi ka so obi ni mo obi a woni me den wo ho woni mo obi a wo so woni mo obi oni ma Alan into which means that you are can be for Alan one or
no me want me say me nka say me obi onim Alan.
Okay.
I didn't say that. Wuna na me bisa say wunim obi a obe no a ebia sa nipa no wetimi ahye wunkura ma woye de awuye ana because obi a
no
into obi a wunim obi a won ho kura mpo wetimi agine based on what ebia na wo hun na wate. It's the same thing applies to us. Fortunately for us no ye yina ye pesa Alan any cheddar are relevant just to help take away these people. When you better they are catch Alan Croft no back as our platform no so.
And ya wouldn't my dear, see no way. Tell me would a almost no for no one na on Alan also cry no
because Uber platform is future leaders for Ken TV and I was say Alan and obet me build Ghana or say Kwame and also Alan ebet me build Ghana we say no mienu omo so sesia one me was na cheddar and JM ba me akra mai won inti ma Alan Croft so mbra platform no so da homo bia no omo so mmeka sa bi
Alan wa to nsuo
o papa to nsuo if you wanna okay stay yeah come door to door yeah come door to door so when one kabe when they are 4 years ago when we say mama so we last 4 years 2020 no NPP for NDC for who fe wa asa so na MPP omo kwa ya bo omo futuo ni ade ba wo de hwe surprise mama tumi puli ye ebi na Alan ye no wo de anka be se ni pra ye ntenenka na hwe Saturday even kwa ye so nkofo yi e bo omo buga o ba de ni pra tumi pie ye so wan me ni say ye nwini ye nwini ani onu ankasa Alan man tie fi na no oka but at the same time no omo be ha MPP for ayo
sana me hwehwe pa that's all my
abebe mama
ya ba ko mo aspe omo vote especially anka be strategy bi na Alan oye
na mom aya wo so manji ni pen di bebre because obedu bebe no wan hwa Alan ba ya de bia wan hwa wo betwa wo nsunum
anka won film na no
sawa
onko
so ni pana ja saman
anka be mi throw chada more than Alan
ayo
mi throw chada
ayo
throw chada nye sura mi throw ni so obe prostitute ngofo na obe yewe mi throw chada say and I will always say this wo guess mi nim so mi hu be ye na hi ba me
David hu ye na hi hu ye na hi
no sa ka me so me ka
David ono kura na ni aje ono so o ka bi support
Asaase o ka wie ya pa o si Alan campaign na gu
anya fe wana na wan ka be mama me di wo ho yaw
oh
mama me di wo ho yaw what we say wait this we start me na me hwa kura asa nka the next day u betumi aka ate me say mama munya me nka ye nyina ye enuano
wonem ye reserve ade ne wedem no yamfa ma TV so facha me why
Frank say me kwafia public
sister we na me ne nya yi
anka be wan ka hwe ya amfa ho
mama
na me kura wo ka se mpo minim se ye wo
wa
wo ka se kura me sere me se o tie dabi mama tie me ye obi a wa hu no me mfa se me nhye me mu se de ohu me no even kura poro me wo ka se nyina kura no minim se ye wa eti wo se wo ka se we osi Alan campaign na to so na se sister ye de wasaso egu Alan campaign ana me kura me sere wo ha eti sister mesra wo de si ye bia atwam just forget na ye movie on why
yo
na say there so ye Alan so spokesperson aya bra na be kire Alan so because they ye wura ba Abena Samwa ye ne there in fact o disrespect ya be and which is not good ane
enya Abena Samwa na nkasa na I wish you say nko bi ben Alan obetumi atia ne na so who saw this with 13 baby Ken Ken Edin or bashing a pa you go full nankasa Edin atem into Wusha one and Numa Samine Kasa enye Tianka Bay yes so Ghana a Wufro Nancy a Dawson Obre Queen Wu to Kwanya boom she didn't be a man in parking in the Maya Impaging to myself,
Martin. Yo, yeah, me sure pa
Francis, yeah. No more fighting. We
are. Me kura wa master sa, me say assist you where papa. Obi a o see defend ya la, obi ya see la campaign na to zoom.
Yo, Osei Kwame. Osei Kwame alancha mati for 2024 na wabano. Alamba kusudi.
Minya Frank Majo.
Mejo so.
Mechia me mama Georgina. Any be our platform.
Mo.
Where mommy Kawakuma to him. They here. Mommy yeah Alan support Abeiku. Yeah Alan Abeiku.
Inti mo organize mo na mo mra.
Yo, yeah, be gada ya ho. I we cry me friend say ba wa ntimi amfa. Ankomah.
Yeah.
So o ala hu ni pa bia ho. Say o zito number.
Why?
Zito.
Zito ya me zito number.
Tu nya zito number. E bia betimi anya Alan kra ne na kasa direct. Ana say bia u betimi because say Zito na ye be kwa ni baby a wote no yeah etupa ya o Zito a o be de be ko boabia sam yeah o de be ko boabia sam no na be ka fun de eni onye Zito kra na eno ye be eno be best
okay
eno anti na ma me na me catch you say Zito so ye so Zito mama na office yeah anti no ye
mo. Thank you. Mama Georgina.
Hello, Abe.
Ato say.
Yanko pada romo me hoye.
Mo.
Me cha dofo ni anuafo ni abusua nyina wo platform yi so.
Obi a joso.
Osa pa me joso papa pa me tisesesi na ubo midin ene adofo akanyina wo chia obi a. Me so me je wo so. Me gidi sa wo hoye. Abe. Ya kan say me sister ya o ka sewi esesi ya Osei fresh ya friend Asempa cho
me ma me no o Canada
na wonim ne din
da bi ne din ordinary si o said me refi
okay me chia ne pa na me nim ne o ka din ni chia me anka me bo ne din chia no hu so no na me chia no me chia no me nim sese ya o platform no so na wakasa bebre na obewie sesi a no Abe wakasa mbisa wo kra no wadi wo ho yawo esan se ne esi no na wo expect senka wo beka bibi a kire no se bia apology bia na whatever but up to now anyi bibi asa eno titru nti na ama me free Abe am say wan so refi wo ho you did it sadia no wo ye wo refi wo ho na me kai wo menu aba emisa wo so wutie Abe aye saade no na bia that day no wantie time asa incidents ne happen ye no ade achi ye no Abe nkwa na ba studio the following day anopa Frank kra ma ho no mu bi enti Abe try say obe explain ni ne yakofa asam ne ba ye previous evening no enti Abe chirechire bibia mu hawa wo sati sa wo kan won nsem a Frank enya time anase wenya abotra wo so prekope eni ade o kire mu matiefo nyina ehunu se problem no na mfiri wo se Frank nya abotra tie ne na wo kan koba ne sa but as Frank no e ma na kuma ehiri prekope enti o kire bibia mu into detail so wie ye no ana o kan se enti menu aba ne e course no entwa yiye enti mesra bebrebe se wuti a fache se ni e course nra no in fact onu ankasa abe no nani anje hu edi se ni Frank enya abotre no so walk out a woko ene na sefo ni nyina no anya ne fe entwe yi enti ne se wuti a fache yesi ye ne fache obi a na for him to know sampa so waje mu amanaka na say whatever no obepe say wo be sign afre platform no so na Onua be no ehun say waje bibia amanaka menye say bia because of that no wo fresh bio ana whatever fresh so na wo hu say waje bibia mu amanaka say ne ya na wo fresh dada no sana be kan asem no kosi nti me ye sure say wo no wan te wantie nti me yi anu ama be say bi Onua so Abeiku ni refi ni ho a de na wo ka sesi ano he did it right after the the foreign day na no pana no yes ade no so enti na ne wo ho no enti abe anye onya hwe ya ase wo say ye wo ya
me producer we ya de papa
Abeiku yes ade no yeah and our power chow no yes say you have to call on the phone na ohun say apology no wa accept na bibia you okay bibia free mu na ye move on enti na sa na tie abe ni atosu bio yi na me send ma wo shada video ya me send ma wo sesi na nka wo na wo bokra wo bo bebia na shede kasa no so what is starting from the very beginning na anka be yo nwa beginning no Gianna Churches Dash Gianna nana no hine no domesu na se hwan ya hine no wono na Gianna ai o kasa short bi na winim wa bobo TV stations bi din wan Paul Ochireda akomo nyina ka ho bi wan ya mi se yi Captain Smart no mo se fa kan no nyina keka ka ho wa bobo TV stations bebre din se wa hu se wo mo nya wo madwen se wo mo bebo na Kwame bedi akoho dawuro wo mo be campaign for him wo mo platform so ama Ghana mabunu ehun se wonu ni nipa wo se ye toma no won who said they are not doing that enti ni o ka kire omu nyina ne se wo hu se wo mo mpa Ghana yi edie enti se si an o wie ne o ye na ase video na o ye wo wie pe wo kwa subscribe omu nyina unsubscribe wo kwa follow omu nyina wo follow omu nyina ani brisu ebufu so fa anya asem ketewa and I'm saying that's tramity some go follow me enu ahun spiritually they know themselves minimum America na Kwame bedi akomisi obi aka asem bi afa ne ho say nipa hunu anisu so keke say or ye young guy bi afa na jamawa ba wiase no he existed about 4,000 years ago ana wasan aba na wo wa ni a wo behu ni all can straight away say this man baby na move no say omra no meji Ghana Gianna Churches there about 10 years ago baby na me so ne ho da because na me disa transformational era no na me ka hu na me di akire man kwadwan ni won ba na me di akire na me frɛ ni ade baby a amanfo meeting baby a wote Accra Ama Samai ho baby Ama Samai area ho no mo na me refi area ne kakra but Ama Samai but that particular place no edin bi da so ho no mo eti na me man krofo bi kra ekɔ ho ni ade da yeso mu me hu se ono no obi a wawu ana wasan aba Gianna Churches Dash asam na making dai me da yeso me mfa ni agro tina dai bi na me so fa me ba kwabran boadu ho no me say up till now me kaya it looks like me say me I said dai ne ya na me so nyande a me wure be fi me so dai na makɔ Gianna ho no mo because now all the time they will me trim say me kɔ Ghana I have to go there amafo kɔ no mo ekɔgi nimdie ekɔgi enchechire bi nya me follow na my do baby na every blessed day no what color of dresser me put on because wa yes enchechire ni nyina Bia ni atare color wasa wo hye. I did lack a lucky bro abrabom. E ma niema kosoma wo ma follow no na na se omo egusu follow no. They know what I'm talking about. Nti da ye no no na makọ baby owo no. Ena I said me pese me ko hu no 1 in 1. Na me ko ye no na che se wo so me kra no se wan nu on ma homachi be no 9 no num a wo kokra wunya baby ntina o. Obi apese okohu no na abrochirefo kra titiriu. Enya se duro ana bibia o. But wisdom ni the way eniema bi obekire wo se ye no wankasa kone koye no. Eche se pevu ekwan bebre e de ma e wa brabom. Nti omo mu di na chi no they know what they gain from him. Eno nti ana ne kromo na wo siesie ho no mo no ono aka e se the platform ekuo na wo mu no esa na eyi no wo mo so aboa a lot and wo di siesie kuro no because they know their papa we wa ya ma wo mu enti da ye mu no na asama kọ ho no mu a mepese mi ko hu no ana wo kwa ni fie ho no mu no wa ye baabi kese me nkwa ho de de mi hu oda ye mu na meka wa baabi wo ho no mu kese pa wa krusu nyina kama a kyerese amanfo tete ase ba se nsuo to a nsuo embu obia na kyerese nipa wo ho bebre o mtete ho na me no me kwatena a kyire ho baabi se man kontem enti atete ho na enye nru me so ni other people bi so na ye sorry say ase ye tumpa sakakra na ya san aba inu se yemra na ebi ye aduye so ye nantifa epie frifie ho no mu na ye nam around ye kokakra na ye kopie cemetery asie ye kasie bi na asie ye no wutumu se etitrufo nkoa na ye siesie o mu ho no because enna no na kire wo mu nna no na kire na ba kwa mani boss straight aye na bia na egia na picture ana ebo na no so ni date of birth any bibia ebo so straight away to ana me yem hye me prekope wo nanum ana me se da yenum na me se na nye papa we na ye kwa ko hunu yi ankrofo tete ne na ase amanfo ekọ no hono mo fa akwankyere ne ade na nipa ne se wawu na mumehwe enti ya na papa pani ba ko ka kire me se ane ayo no awuda ana wasan aba na owu ye na ha na yesie no nenda ene wo ho na wuhu no bon ana papa pani pa minim no na o ka kire me ewo dayenum enti na chesa asam no etwetwere me bo enti se mesa akọ back to the house se me kwotena ho na matwen no na makohu no se me nkọ back me ni na Anamoah na me ni tiye about 10 years ago asam na making enti tambia asama we mi mehu no anana anu mi hu de waye woni krom no I was not surprised so menim se ni pe bi musa na ya no mu kita akyedie bi o mo de ba Asaase so na de kro no wanwie a okosan ba ni ba bebre nyi ni se reincarnation wo ho but e wo ho it exists e wo ho pa enti me hu se wonne nana wo Kwame bedi akono o mo kreke pa enu ntina nani abra wo ye campaign man den se no ni wa bobo ayi host for journalist for mu bi mu di ni TV stations bi a ne bufu afu wo mu no kwa konforo wo mu sesia because wo hu se wo mo mpega na yi sa na o kan me hu se mu nyina mo mpega na yi edi on tiase se wo mo nye wo madwun so be campaign for that man e wo mu TV stations ho ento abema me fama no nsi why me de me nua ba ni e de ni titru ntina me frey just to explain to her say just to explain but why you sad there no right after the next day no you did it in the morning that day cry na be ukase wie cry no can say enwumre so nya dia Frank beba na ebia the next day sa asem na wo kan twa to kwa na wo bae na say minim se na abufuo ne da so wa ha wo say enwumre so wo ma obeba o kina nyame boa enu ho no no na akoma no akofom sa na wo kan enti menua ba Abeiku apologize to you already. Why? Me very sorry. No one kai intina meno. My friend to remind him and I said to tell you why. Into wada romajo bro. Steph Frank now so say wapa ucho. Ndienya bibia manikana. You move on, okay? I love you all. Abe.
Hey!
Abe.
Producer way there. Producer way. Semenyano. Hey!
Producer papa.
Ayo.
Chama would do me something control say wubo. Bye bye.
Michael.
Yeah, senior, we there. Me mama Joe, me ni so we are nisa. We boko. You can say me say bien to cry me free. There, na ma Georgina. Canon. Yeah, ma me ne. I think say ni ana me ma me canon. Tin cry na nka me jai bat. Me kai kakra bi pe. Em say sada na akra no. Ye bra penyi fiera. No so question. Say em say or question kakra ma uchi mu say otie fi Asaase no. Enti to me I feel say o ye de na so ye bia. E ma ye nya akra de anu to say ye manena. Na the enti am friend ye ma me o ma akomanto yem. Say ye nya ye can name it one thing I believe in this platform no. Atiasefo ye pedodo. And some of one trade do yes what as for ye pedodo enti no ye nka say ye jai ama no akonkon ho no ma ani aka say me ditum say bra Frank if free sad and bepim ne no nkita ho de bebra akoso sanso na e ma men so e besre no say e panache onja bibia mu na omra na e bra Frank so o kai o tie sad na ntokwa na nkasa no okonokra o sad na we nya abotra ntwen e ma san ntokwa no ba sad no na akwa bi ba ye obeye say ye friends say yes e kwahwe nkofo adwemu no and your best year, mammy, when German and Kana, Yantuaso, from media, I
think it's a Simon and Credit come on.
I don't know Casada,
yeah. Say, even know, yeah, come on,
yeah, you sharp a pepper, yeah, you go to Tina, and say, inside tight in Tino. Your pompa is a Yabacon kind of Ghana, dear, do a million. Ompekrom fejantum yenyan bese so ami se nyansa ni ba fufutim ana nyansa so what wonum na se nyansa no enam ho na hu se nyansa na still na osu bejimi a okrobia sim se sia ba bia du no bia no ma wo adaje ode be kire obi nyansa ho uje na efe ye kawo wi a sana Ghana fo no ye e kawo mu wi a na fi o ma san ba bejina kire no mu ye dede na ban na nya ban ye batu nya chance so se aban a now sebi o to papa so tizini ameja muna nyankopon sha bra Frank ne
thank you very much bro thank you very much Ebusia for Kwame for Alan 20 chairman 2024 say hey ma Georgina Bafo producer 1 what is Georgina Bafo nie. You've abandoned all of us. This is the only platform I can find you. Now, that man say pragmatic and patriotic citizens would have had more questions and queries about cheddar than even Baumia. Yes, some cry. Hey, Eurade. What you say, Danny? Man says exactly. What after what happened with Nanado, nobody should be willing to take chances. Ghana first, regardless. Into Ghana first, and why Pano Ghana first? Alan, Mahama, Baumia, Cheddar, why no Ghana first?
And I, Mr. B, Baumia, they out the neighbor can't why day. Or say, or how near Mania Ghana for your woman. or the solutions ne bana say ye free say how na amane animu a na Nyankopon ye na Adom na obeye president ya de no obeye
yeah onye adwumanye
that is it nti de be na kire say
ye tebre no yie na oba na oya na yehu sampa
sa pepe
oka no abeye
nti wo keka Ghana first ya Dr. Lajma Mudi Bawumia de adabraka no we
and then ansa brona na ye report inipa 15 ka na koya kwenhia nipa 15 no mu nyina wu dwerebe just 3 days ago
Obianka
nti say nipa 15 no omote ase na wo ye nsakraye bia nke bi obi kura ntu kwan saada no
yes
enam bribinti na obi tu kwan ofaka nti say wo ye changes bia mama nipa no ha na nko ntu kwan but nipa 15 ko you are waiting to get the chance power no say wo na wo ye president ansa na waka say wo betimi aye nti nipa na ewu no omunwu nko
mu anso so na mo kan say you cannot bring human life back enti se nipa na Ghana fo mo baba bedi Ghana so na se nyina yawu a hwan so na mo be ye president no ene na kasa mo too good no na we ni nyina na mo akasa mawe mo ade
ayo eja kakare madwe
bejo so abe
na tudan
ati say
the radio Adom na unso
Adom yo I ma tibia de try after so obe afina bapao
hey
abapa anyway aya na wa present ki bia take no you ko nipa mu a
yo and akra ma shada ko check up omo akoyem all the tests omo se menu no warm and drinks be and honey name friend menu because there's nothing there because
right I have viral no se ba answer say no I covered nearby no anko and a flu no ho na is I for viral infection just the way that you know me now from back but I say anwadro and the ahunsun sanso no but who ko nipa mu a say wo peso a minim say take vitamin so once a day a man so what do 50
yandro hokra David.
So what do 50 dia again out of 50 plus no ba unu dia to regular one
come by and friend 9
oh okay and you dey started to regular one yeah I come with zinc and yeah why
Mate
and me fry ya enya bone bone so ekru ma madru fientem ma masontem amba no na yenua bem bi kasa no kure ni mante ne kasa ni na yi but baby ametiko do ya na de me ba Juan was it Juan na ya drink pa wa man thumbs up na baby afa metrim ne say fa madrim and say onyankopon mfama ya hu ya ono na ye onyankopon na ye hu ko yitrim and I'm say hey ame ono na mfama ya ye hu ko yemu na mfama na sizia na ye hu ntina sizo nyame ano ti ho but I'm not menga oh okay and I wanna a pulu make a cranam say na nyame ono na mfama so mo ahodo papa de ni bia na asa atiam frama ana say ne ya na hurricane ba wo ba no no ni bia oh tingo tse book akra anka bepe The only thing me ka yamfa ye ni Bible say onyame aye honhom Yesu na ne master. Our Gospel of John. I say your friend is saying onyame oye honhom the baby be buy besom no honhom. Say to the naked eye ye hunu honhom ye kasa ye mu no ye kasa bibi ye honhom anabro ni kasa ye spirit you don't see, but that does not mean that it's not existing. Abeiku Santana to Enframa. Enframa was created to sustain life. Enframa was, let us be clear. Enframa was created to sustain life. And onyamena ye kana semno. Ye naked eye, ye physical eye, ye mfem nemom yetenen kano. Onyam frama Bible so hume mu that hume go aye honhom the spirit that is embedded to the human body. Enonti ena Yesu etem sa aye otitafo no. Or use the word he honhom kronkron or ye a person. Onyam frama a person who is the spirit of God who is omnipresent.
Okay.
You know,
all right.
Everywhere. And the one and I'm a person yet kakra say onyame nyamvrama ya ye home and so yes adia ngane ngamako akwese samvrama ina aba begumi dem han maka se rade from atiam from boame.
All right.
Frank de no so amokan Mama Georgina kai no me kai sa program no me kra no that didn't me and Friday tie na me Frank na me da na se waya de so tie no so ne frɛ ene se nuanom bet fe ya hwehwɛ no enti eja ye de nkala na ekɔ na mo se nra ne campaign manager no yes ade a ene ne ekɔ seda eze ya kwacheda yo abe menjai mo na am said abre hey still
anu enye easy
monkafra
yo
yeah, why
thank you very much eja yaminshira ebusia mama ensoro so na efide ade no ayade ya ho ajita abaye biba ha owure mu a ene fide Atinka nsen ohun se nananom de suma no se tesen o obaya efi nipa je ne ho anje na nso oben It was a Munina Siami Adma watching on a pie at the morning show, Bram, Mama crying. Na Menuma. Hey, producer Mama Georgina, so they are your production, a barn or the videos in the bar. Get it better, watching now. Na Abrana na Akrobeto we are to guess who hey, on your Quabrani Ancha. The bells are ringing. You better come. Stay tuned. Have a good night. God willing, tomorrow will come your way. Nana Kwame Bediako, Mumpo, Oba, na Alanzo Altanoto. Omi and Yadomoba by force. Stay tuned.